Good afternoon, dear colleagues. Hope you're doing fine. Welcome to this new lesson. Today, I'm going to present possessive adjectives and a review of the personal pronouns, which is going to be a grammar lesson from the first sequence of the second year English program. Before I start, I just want to say concerning the lesson of yesterday, that was just a listening lesson which helped me to contextualize my grammar lesson. That's why I wrote possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns and even personal pronouns in the title. The second thing I want to say is related to the timing. 45 minutes and even 1 hour is not enough. They have to practice a lot. They have to practice in class and they have to practice at home, and you have to use motivating and attractive materials to make things easy for them. They are really young and they have many subjects and they are learning many new items. The best way to make things clear for them is to make them practice, to give them many activities, to show them videos, and to give them flashcards. And of course drills. I insist on drills. They have to learn every single rule you state and you give them by heart. And I know what I'm saying. They have many subjects, they have many rules, and they won't be able to remember possessive adjectives, possessive pronouns, personal pronouns, verb to be, verb to have, clothes, appearance. It's impossible. Even a good student won't be able to get all this stuff. So they have to learn by heart the rules you state in order to remember. Drilling is very useful in this kind of situations. So, we move to the objective of my lesson. Here I have separated possessive adjectives from possessive pronouns so that my pupils won't be confused. So today I'm going to present the possessive adjectives. Next time I'm going to present the possessive pronouns. By the end of the lesson, my pupils will be able to describe themselves, their friends and relatives using possessive adjectives. Of course, we start our lesson with a warm-up in which you are free to do whatever you want. The aim is to relax the atmosphere. Then I move to preparation. So, as you may know, grammar lesson follows PPU approach or framework, which means presentation, practice, and use. And of course, we have the fourth P, which is going to be the first P, which stands for preparation. I'm going to prepare my pupils for the presentation phase. I ask question. What do the twins look like? Here it is related to previous lesson, listening lesson. Here I'm going to review physical appearance with my pupils. Then I invite two pupils to come to the board, a boy and a girl. And I ask my pupils, what does the boy look like and what does the girl look like? Here, why did I choose a boy and a girl? In order to use his and her as possessive adjectives. I write on the board, and here I am in the phase of presentation. Sarah is short, her eyes are big and blue, her hair is straight and fair. She's elegant. Anis is tall, his eyes are green, and his hair is curly. He's good looking. Here I introduced possessive adjectives and I introduced personal pronouns. I highlight these words in bold. I either underline them or write them in another color, and I isolate to make my pupils analyze. Then, interaction teacher-pupil. What do she and he refer to? What do they substitute? What comes after them? What are they called? What about his and her? Are they personal pronouns too? What does his refer to? What does her refer to? What comes after them? Give me examples. So here you're going to interact with your pupils in order to make them analyze and in order to make them deduce the rule. It's very important that your pupils give you examples, oral examples. So I start as a guide, my copybooks, your copybooks, and they're going to carry on. Or you choose any school thing you want, my pencil case, my pen, my marker, my book, you're really free, and they're going to give you examples. Then I state the rule orally. Then I ask fill in the gaps. Here, it's my own point of view. I have presented the rule before I move to practice. Why? Because I want my pupils to learn the rule by heart in order to do the activities. And I know that the level of my pupils won't enable me to give them activities before the rule. So here I have presented the personal pronouns, which is going to be a review for them, and I have presented possessive adjectives, and I put a remark down. After the personal pronoun we have a verb, and after a possessive adjective we have a noun, to ask them to give me some examples too. Then I move to practice. In grammar, the first activity is going to be a form-based activity in which your pupils are going to get the structure. The second activity is going to be a meaning-based. Your pupils have to understand in order to do the activity. And the third activity is going to be a communicative-based. It means pupils are going to communicate, interact, create something, use their ideas, rely on themselves. And the fourth activity is going to be the activity where they have to be autonomous and they have to reinvest their prior knowledge in order to produce something, a dialogue, sentences, or a paragraph. Here the first activity is reordering. 2 sentences are enough. The aim is to recognize the structure. The second activity, circle the correct choice. Here, they have to understand in order to be able to circle the right choice. Then the next activity, here I used some flashcards, and I told you that this is really motivating and it's going to make things clear for them. Here you have the choice to use either this flashcard or both of them. So you can stop the video in order to see the activity. Here, I haven't given them any possessive adjective or personal pronoun. They have to fill in the gaps according to what they have understood and according to what they have seen. Then I move to the last activity, answer the following questions. So here they are going to, so this is not a dialogue, there's no harmony between the questions. Here I just ask them some questions in order to make them use personal pronouns and possessive adjectives correctly. You can ask them to write sentences using possessive adjectives and personal pronouns. You have the choice to do whatever you want in your lesson. For those who are asking me about the timing, you are really the leader of your class. If you see that this lesson plan won't fit 45 minutes, if you see that you won't be able to do this lesson in 45 minutes, so don't do it in 45 minutes, do it in 2 sessions, or do it in 1 session and a half. The most important thing, don't rush. You have to take your time to make your pupils do all the activities, and they have to understand all the activities, and they have to get the rule before you move to another lesson. Thanks for watching, my dear colleagues. I promise to make a video for the other levels. I'm working on them. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.